Dear friends and family, and my new family of friends, my name is Christopher Noble and I have type 1 diabetes, or what most people refer to as the bad kind of diabetes. After living with my disease for over 18 years now, I strive to never let my condition hinder me and my goals in life. In high school, I graduated third in my class as the cross-country, track, and drumline captain back in 2008. Then later in college, I competed with a triathlon club while majoring in integrative biology and nutritional science while at UC Berkeley. I'm now training to run my second Ragnar 200-mile relay race while working 2 jobs and volunteering whenever and wherever possible within the diabetes community. Many friends have called my condition lividities because of the lifestyle it has conditioned me to live. Now let's go back to where it all started. As a 5-year-old boy, being diagnosed really wasn't too big a deal for me. My biggest worry was a sudden restriction in Oreos before bed. What? Before my diagnosis, I was allowed a whopping 3 Oreos and was now restricted to a measly 1? It didn't bother me that my life will never be the same again, that I'll be subject to daily hormone replacement therapy. Only really the Oreos stuck with me. After diagnosis, in between played duck hunt and watching Sandlot from my hospital bed, while nurses and endocrinologists buzzed all around me, I began my diabetic training. I learned what a pancreas was and how it regulated my blood sugar. I learned how insulin, the hormone I no longer produce myself, would now be under my own conscious regulation to help regulate and balance the sugars that I ate. I learned how to test these blood sugar levels by using a glucometer, what I came to call, and still do call today, my machine. I mastered my multiplication tables, counting carbohydrates, and applied them to algorithms of calculating insulin correction volumes to realign my blood sugar and maintain my health and happiness. I was becoming my own endocrinologist. Now, this is where my condition differed from most people around the world. I was lucky enough to have an army of pediatric endocrinologists by my side, utilizing the most modern approaches in the field, as well as the most accurate and up-to-date technologies to maintain my body's homeostasis. I was truly blessed. This leads me to a saying that I learned back in my high school comparative politics class called noblesse oblige, which according to the Webster Dictionary definition means the obligation of honorable, generous, and responsible behavior associated with high rank or birth. This expression has now become my mantra and a model for how I carry my life. I was truly blessed with the support I was provided from a young age, and now feel moral as well as social obligation to share this opportunity with those who can benefit most from it, young diabetics like myself, struggling to find their balance. Now let me tell you about an organization called AYUDA. AYUDA stands for American Youth Understanding Diabetes Abroad. They do some truly amazing things for diabetics internationally, working alongside local diabetes communities for over 15 years and using a young, peer-based volunteer model. AYUDA has strived to develop and implement sustainable diabetes programs throughout the world, with its initial projects emerging out of Latin America. AYUDA has established an international volunteer program that has mobilized over 300 volunteers from 20 different countries, ranging from high school students to world-class medical professionals to support educational and leadership programs around the world. This summer, I've been lucky enough to have the opportunity to now join the AYUDA mission and do my part within the diabetic communities of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. They'll be holding a 5K and 10K running race with a non-stop Zumbathon for the people of Santo Domingo to dance and truly appreciate their bodies' full potential alongside other diabetics in their community. So many have met for the first time. Myself, alongside AYUDA, hope to educate as well as instill hope for diabetic communities everywhere so that they can be empowered to live up to their full potential as healthy and happy people with diabetes. Now here's where you can help on AYUDA's mission, as well as my own. I know in our busy lives we can't take weeks out of the year to go to the far reaches of the world and help those that could truly benefit the most, but that's what I'm here for. But unfortunately, the costs of travel are extensive for a post-college graduate like myself, and AYUDA, being a non-profit volunteer-based organization, can't possibly pay for the supplies and events they host worldwide. So if you could, in any way possible, even if it's just passing my story along, please join me in my endeavor to fund diabetes education by making a contribution of any amount. It all adds up. Thank you for your time, and remember, juntos somos más fuerte. Together we are stronger.